It's Wednesday night. It is time for Super Geeked Up.
Yeah!
This is your live geeky pop culture show presented by Frostbite Pictures. My name is Jeff. I'm with my co-host Nicole and Tanya and the gang from the Pantsless Detective. We like to kick things off with the geek tweet of the week question, and that is, if we were a super spy, what would our spy name be, and what super awesome spy gadgets would we use? Tanya.
Oh, why did you go to me first?
Because you dream about being a spy, and you take all these classes to like kick ass and stuff. So I figured you'd be all over this.
I'll go first if you want.
Here's the thing. I mean, I already played a spy, so I kept thinking I'd be Anya because you know she was already a super spy.
No, you can't do that. You got to be somebody else.
What?
I'll go. You go.
Come back to me. Come back to me.
Okay. I would. So this name is like crazy. Well, it's just weird, but I figure sometimes like agents just have weird names with like numbers and stuff. So I'll be Lavender 27, and there's reasons for it, but I'm just not going to tell you what they are. And then some of the gadgets.
That's a secret. You can't give that away.
I know, you can't know why that'd be my name.
No.
And then some gadgets I would have. I don't know. I mean, some of them exist. Some of them I think I just made up. But I want glasses. So the ones where if you like look at it, it gives you all the info, like who you're looking at, and it tells you like if they're a criminal and if they're your target, that kind of a thing. And then I want like a charm bracelet that turns into handcuffs. So it's like if someone's attacked me, I can just like rip it off and then like throw it on the person, and then they're like tied up. And then I was thinking I could have like a necklace or like an amulet that I can rip off, and it turns into like a boomerang. So if I throw it, it's like. And then the last thing I'm stealing from a movie that I think most of us seen, but not all of us. But I want a lighter that's like a grenade.
A little Kingsman reference there.
Yeah, a little Kingsman. Yeah.
Tweet along, folks, if you're watching live at Super Geeked Up. Use the hashtag SGU. Amy Hoff tweets in already. What do you mean? What if I was a spy?
Yeah.
This is true. I figured out my actual name based on what my weapon of choice is.
Okay, what?
Cutthroat.
Ooh. I
would have like the Assassin's Creed like hidden blades, like.
Oh.
Like that. With the noise.
I love these. Right, which is that helps an assassin a lot if they make those noises to alert the people they're about to kill them.
Come on, it makes us feel like there's no way that person's gonna kill me because you just made a ridiculous sound.
Right, that would be very scary.
It's distraction.
Your weapon of choice should actually be a bunch of dull butter knives. So it's an ironic.
So Carlos Ramirez on Twitter says, I like this choice, X-ray glasses.
Nice, Carlos.
Yeah.
Nice.
All right, let's go to Deepu. What would your spy name, gadgets be, all that good stuff?
Well, I'm going to go a little... I wasn't sure what I would do for a spy thing, so I thought, okay, my spy name would actually be Bruce Wayne. And I would have a utility belt as my weapon. Because nobody's going to expect Bruce Wayne to be a spy.
That's true, actually. They'd be like, oh, that's too obvious.
Yeah, but
exactly. It's way too obvious.
That's good. I like that.
So wait, are you going to wear the utility belt like over your suit?
It'll have to be a stylish one. It would have to be a stylish utility belt.
All right, so on Twitter, Anthony Davis says he loves the sound effects Tanya's making.
I told you they work.
Alistair Reevy over in Scotland watching live, it says it's clear that Nicole Awkward has been thinking about this for some time.
Maybe a little bit.
Are you wearing a lavender shirt, by the way?
I am. But it wasn't intentional. That wasn't intentional. I just happen to be wearing this.
That's really hiding your code name well.
If only we knew which one was the lavender one. Oh, so hard.
We'll never figure it out.
No.
All right, Tom, what about you?
I would be Steve Powers.
Oh.
And what I've always wanted, if I was going to be a
Uh-oh.
secret agent, I want that so I could be anybody at any time.
Okay, wait, sorry, Tom. We lost you for a little
21.
bit. We lost you for a little bit. What did you say you wanted gadget-wise?
I've always wanted that gadget from Mission Impossible where it molds a face so that you can pretend to be anybody you want to be at any time you want to be.
Yes.
I want that box.
Absolutely.
And I'll give up all other gadgets if I have that one gadget.
That's awesome. Would you
That
make
was
yourself
the
look like...
Mission Impossible. That wasn't that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what...
Yeah. Okay.
And see,
Would
I'm
you
old
make your-
enough to have watched the original Mission Impossible with Peter Graves.
That's
And
cool.
back then, he talked to the secretary would disavow his activity if he ever got caught. They didn't say he was secretary of what, but maybe it was his secretary. I don't know.
Nice.
All right. I have a couple of tweets from earlier in the week. Do you want me to read them?
Sure.
Awesome. So listener mate Anthony is saying, "Super Geeked Up is already a great spy name." Just saying.
There you go.
And gadgets would include hashtag Pixeldick for SpaceX.
What?
Now that's a gadget I can
Come
get
on.
behind.
And Stevie Coolest
Well,
to say
play with
his
that
spy
gadget.
name would be I don't know or don't know. And he said, "Who attacked us? Don't know."
That's a brilliant spy name. Yeah.
Ah.
Coming in live right now on Twitter, Alexander Martin tweets in, his Twitter handle is at 2am Bachelor. He would stick with 2am as his name. He said the spy gadget would be the app from Revenge that makes psych profiles of people's social media.
Oh, interesting.
All right. So keep tweeting, guys. That's super geeked up. Hashtag SGU. Okay, hang on. At Sparkadelic. Hey, this is a new Twitter handle we've never heard of
Cool.
before.
We know who that is.
Oh, cool. All right, good. So this is, I don't know which order the answers are to, but he tweets in monkeys and peanut butter spy pants. So I guess monkeys and peanut butter would be his name, and spy pants are his gadgets.
That's cool.
That's actually really cool.
You know, that sounds exactly like him. Yeah.
All right. So I'm glad Tanya's back to hear my answer. All right. So these guys are, he's teasing me because I drink milk all the time, and that's all I drink, which is very true. So I'm going to use that as part of my spy thing. So the organization is going to be called Milk, and that's going to stand for, it's going to stand for Mission Impossible Logistical Command. Command with a K because we're cool.
Or chaos.
Jeff, this is amazing. I love it.
Thank you.
Oh my God,
Now,
that's awesome.
So when they got the really tough missions, like MI6 ends in James Bond, right? So for us, the really tough missions, they send in the milkman, and that's me.
Yes.
And so there's a bunch. First off, there was a bunch of gadgets. Number one, I could take a straw, you would drink milk, and blow darts through it to knock people out. I could pose as a milk delivery man and have all these different types of milk, right? But the different flavors of milk do different things. Like chocolate milk could be a truth serum, and strawberry milk could knock you out. And some other milk you could throw it, and it's actually like an explosive device.
Yeah, you could have milk bombs.
Right. Yeah. So I think a lot of good spy stuff I can work out of this milk angle.
Yeah, you can have a milkshake and it creates a tornado.
Oh my God, that's perfect because you have to mix it around.
Yeah.
You could have some sort of lactose intolerant serum, which is causes people to be super sick.
Oh right, because then I feed them milk. They're like, hey, I'm gonna pour this milk down your throat. Tell me.
This is so good. We've got to do this. We've got to make this happen in real life.
This is a great series. Yeah.
I know. I'm
This is
just
really
thinking
great
about
series.
it.
Am I okay? That's what it's called. Milk.
If only we knew people who made independent series digitally online.
Damn it.
Yeah.
Do you know anyone who does that sort of thing?
On Twitter, Amy Hoff says, "Oh no, Jeff's on the milk again."
Yeah,
I'm always on
it's
the milk.
like a sauce. It's milk.
All right, so there we go. There's my next web series, folks.
We're gonna make this happen.
So you know it's going to be called Super Milked Up.
Oh.
That's right.
You just can't get away from that. It's super and it's up.
I mean, yeah, that's what I could say when I defeat villains, I guess. Or I could say something like, "You just got your daily dose of vitamin D and calcium."
I don't even know how to respond to that. That's amazing.
Been fortified.
Yes, fortified.
You've just been fortified.
You have been fortified.
And you like toss like a milk carton at them, like you've been fortified.
Right. Well, first I drink it. I down it like in one gulp, and then I just tossed it on. As I walk away.
Yeah.
Wait! I have the best idea. Whoever your target is that you kill or acquire, their face is on the milk carton.
Oh my God! That's how you get your assignments.
Yeah, that's how they secretly get me assignments. Perfect.
I feel like we've made this series background very well.
We've made it happen. It's been established right now. We're doing it.
Are we copyrighting something again?
Yeah, we're copywriting it. We gotta get on that.
Right. Oh, right. It's copyrighted.
Oh my gosh.
The milk will curdle within 20 seconds of you getting your assignment.
Yeah.
So.
Oh,
Don't drink it.
Right. This milk will expire.
Yeah.
This milk will expire.
9.
Alexander Martin tweets in, Nicole just created Shake NATO. Nice.
Nice.
Woo! Oh my gosh, it's so funny.
All right.
Well,
this was a much bigger hit than I thought. By the way, so we're gonna introduce our guests here in a second, but we have some other guests who are gonna join us briefly. So if our Vancouver Web Fest peeps are watching, you can join in a minute or two, folks. And but Nicole, take it away.
Yes, so tonight we have some amazing guests who are hilarious. They are from the Pantsless Detective web series. We have Tom Chamberlain. You want to give a little wave? And he plays Detective Richard Pantsless. He's a co-creator, the co-producer, the director of Season 1, and the writer of Season 2. So he has done a lot. And then we have Deepu Bhattacharya. He plays Smitty. He's the co-creator, co-producer, writer for Season 1, director for Season 1, and editor.
Yeah! That was really enthusiastic.
I'm telling you what.
Man.
We're going to give you all our PR.
Do you guys want to tell a little bit about your series and where people can watch it? Because I know you have some special announcements about it too, I think, right?
Yeah,
We do.
Okay. Take it away.
Well, this is basically Airplane meets film noir. It's a Airplane Naked Gun inspired comedy, and we just take on tropes of film noir. Playing things straight. It's goofy, but it's goofy in a deadpan sort of way. And Tom is a detective from the 40s or he looks like one in every respect except for the fact that he's not wearing pants. He's got the trench coat, he's got the fedora, he's got
You just answered someone's tweet. They're like, is a pantsless detective actually pantless?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I am. And I hang out at playgrounds and kindergartens. It's very creepy.
That is.
That's
Whoa.
There he is. No pants.
Yeah, the guy in the trench coat with no pants. That's not good.
That's funny. So where can people watch it?
Well, we're live at pantslessdetective.com.
Awesome.
And in case you misspelled, we even have pantlessdetective.com. So.
At first I did, and then I was like, no, there's an S in there. Pantsless. Pantsless. Got it.
And we just today released our second season. So
Nice.
5 brand new episodes up there right now.
Yes. So what that means is as soon as Super Geeked Up's over, Go check it out. Have some fun. You don't have to wear pants if you don't want to.
In fact, it's encouraged you don't.
Sure.
I'm sure most of our viewers right now
Go
are wearing
pantsless.
pants. Yeah.
Didn't we have a discussion one night about what we all wore from the waist down during Super Geeked Up?
Sounds like something we would talk about.
I feel as though there was a discussion about that at some point.
Probably. Yes. And Tanya are like, yeah, we always wear pajama pants or something.
Pajama pants all the time. It's 11 o'clock at night here. I believe in comfortable attire at that point.
All right, cool. So check out the Pantsless Detective. Again, hopefully our Vancouver Web Fest people will be joining soon. Again, if you're watching Susan and Paula, join right now. That'd be great. So why don't we, if you're watching the recorded version anyway, let's take a quick commercial break. We'll see you back in just a second.
Welcome back from commercial break.
Was
that me?
Hey, yeah, was that Tanya doing her assassin movies?
Kind of.
I didn't know if it was that or like karate chops.
No, that was the shark at the shake. The Shake-nado.
The shark at the shake?
I almost made it a Sharknado, but that's Ian Zierling. I'm sorry. I meant
Well, he
Shake-nado.
probably still needs a job, so
Yeah, he could be a Shake-nado.
Shake-nado.
Yeah.
All right, so we have, I believe Paula Hoffman is here from Vancouver Web Fest.
Hi.
Hi, Paula.
Hi, guys.
All right, is Suzette or is just you tonight?
No, I think she is going to be here momentarily. I told her how to do it.
All right, cool.
I'll text her
so,
and let her know.
All right, so while we have you on, why don't you tell people, and by the way, folks, we have a couple awesome games coming up. We have Tangent Tales, where we're going to make up a crazy story right on the spot. That's always zany. And we're going to do some Nostalgia TV talk. It's a game we're going to play and see how you guys remember some shows from the 80s, 90s, all that before that even. And we're going to talk a lot of geeky news. We're going to talk Kingsman in particular, which a movie just came out across this past weekend. All right, but first let's talk about Vancouver Web Fest, which actually our guests and us are all going to be involved in. So it's a good show to talk about this. Yay! So, yeah, they're excited. Nice.
I'm sorry. I had the YouTube thing going on too, and so I was just like having.
No, pause that. Yeah, pause that.
Sorry, I was like confused. I'm here now.
Go crazy.
I was like, why does it sound like chaos? It's better.
The show is often chaotic.
Well, yeah.
But it was like more than normal. Like
Chris,
a lot.
And yet
Chris
you still
Hadley.
invited us to be special guests.
Yeah.
Of course. Our festival is like a circus.
Chris Hadley on Twitter says, I'm just in pajamas. So he also rocking the pajamas, like Tanya is. Very good, sir.
Nice.
Yeah. All right, so let's talk about Vancouver Web Fest, though. Paula, why don't you tell people when it is, what's going on, all that good stuff.
All right, Vancouver Web Fest is Friday, March 6th to March 8th. So it's 2 weeks from Friday. Super Geeked Up Live is going to be there.
Yeah.
Performing live on Saturday afternoon. Friday is our workshop day. We've got a whole array of workshops that you can sign up for. They're $10 each, so it's super economical. And if you have a 3-day pass of any kind, those are included in their entirety. What else do we have? Bernie Sue is our keynote speaker. He will be talking and telling how you can make a successful web series just like him. We have a great panel that includes College Humor, Daily Motion, Just a Story TV, Broadband TV. I know I'm forgetting someone, and Out TV
You got
as
one
well.
of my work colleagues there.
And who is your work colleague?
You have one of my work. One of the ladies from TELUS is going to be there.
Oh yes, Prem Gill and Karen Lamb they're going to be doing the workshop on Friday. Theirs is the first one up, so 10 o'clock Friday. That's one of our very popular workshops. Parties every night. Friday party. Our Friday night party is a celebration of the Pacific Northwest. So we're going to do a screening of some Northwest shows and Vancouver and Washington State. And then we're going to have a big party afterwards, so we can all kick off the festival with a big bang.
Nice.
That's right.
And it's just a
Saturday night.
Valentine's weekend.
Saturday night is Party by Frostbite Pictures, which we're part of, so of course that's going to be awesome. And
Yep.
Sunday, of course, is the big awards gala. Now, besides Paula, by the way, is Director of Development, but who also just joined us is Suzette Lacqua, who is the Executive Director and the founder of Vancouver Web Fest. What's up, Suzette?
Hi, everybody. Sorry about that. I was pushing the wrong link, but you probably knew that.
No worries. Thank you for being here.
Like, look, all those, YouTubes at the top of my screen. I'm like, damn. And I could hear you guys talking. That was even funnier. I was like, shit, I'm going to get there whether I like it or not.
All right, so Paula kind of just took us through a lot of it. Is there anything you want to add about the fest?
Oh, basically, again, one of the big things is that everyone, of course, can, we do have the schedule online on the our webpage under just, again, it's just under schedule, so people can see like what the 3 days entail. And of course, Tom and Depu from last year, their biggest grievance was there was no breaks in between. Well, guess what, guys? There's even less this year. So, we'll get on that bus thing, and so you guys can take a tour of Vancouver and watch the web series while you're being driven around. But honestly, we're on Granville Island this year, so we are, in a little nicer area, more touristy, more fun, lots of stuff going on. And we've had phenomenal weather, you guys. Like, it's been spring. Like, the flowers have sprung. We've got,
like,
how many of you are back?
It's minus 20 in Toronto.
Oh my God, I know. And for
I'm
you,
so
okay, so what's 17 degrees Celsius? What's that?
Dublin at 30.
It's
so
17 degrees?
That's in the 60s. It's in the 60s.
It's 10, but still,
No,
it's like spring.
That's so nice.
We literally had 17 degrees. It was retarded, So, but so anyway, I'm hoping for rain for the festival, so everybody stays inside, like last year. But
That's true.
but no, really, honestly, it's like this year is jam packed, but it's like it's going to be one of those things that you're going to run out, grab something to eat, bring it back. There's going to be things you just don't want to miss. Everything from the panels to the live show with like Bertie Sue. And again, guess what? We've got this guy coming up from New York. Can't remember his name. It's Jeff or something. And he's going to do this thing called Super Geeked Up Live. I don't know if you guys have heard of him, but we thought, we're going to have him out. And then these two really pretty girls are going to come out too. So if you guys can make it to that show, it's on Saturday around 5 or something like that. So
We'll try to make it to that show.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's on my calendar. So.
Yeah, if I don't have any other commitment at that time,
So that would be great. Invite all your friends too. That would be really cool. But
Let me add to that we're very excited. It's 5:20 on the Saturdays when we're doing Super Geeked Up. This is the first time that Tanya, Nicole, and I, at an event, we're all going to be together doing it. So we're very excited about that.
That is cool.
So it's going to be awesome. Everybody come out. We're going to have a ton of fun. Deepu and Tom actually saw me do this at Miami Web Fest, so they know it's a fun time. And so
I saw you at TO, Jeff.
Yes, that's the first place we did it. Yeah, live.
Yeah. And Robin Dunn's going to be out again, so maybe we can get him back on stage.
Yeah, he was great. So Deepu and Tom, when are when you guys are screening?
I think we're actually in the block right before your live show.
Yes, you are. You're right. Hey, that's perfect. Go see Pantsless Detective. Stay for Super Geeked Up.
Yeah, and then there's another Frostbite show, I think, following you guys, and then the big Frostbite party.
Oh, yeah.
So, I tell you, it's going to be a non-stop event. And then, of course, you guys are going to wake up nice, bright, and early to go to the family screenings the next day, and the big animal panel. Like, that's actually one of our biggest draws right now, other than, of course, Super Geeked Up, because they all want to pet the animals, right? So, they might want to have on the stage.
I know what Nicole and I are doing around that time.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing?
We're petting animals.
It's a secret.
Check out the
Don't, that was a secret email. You're not supposed to tell her, remember? She finds out when she gets there. But, no, you guys, but the wolf, the falcons, and we've got a giant tortoise. They're all going to be on the animal panel on Sunday. But to be honest, too, just, for those who are not sure if they can make it or they're not around, the wolf and the falcons will be there all weekend. And, and again, we had the falcons last year, and again, Tipu and Tom know it. They were huge. Like, people just, you get to hold them, you get to pet them, you get your photos with them. So we're actually doing a panel on, again, working with animals on set and stuff. And then, of course,
I'd like to say, I think you can do all that with Jeff Burns, too.
Well, that's what I'm
Hold him,
thinking.
pet him, get your picture taken with him. Just saying.
Absolutely.
As long as we can pet them.
Oh my God! Can we
But do you
please
get to
do
hold him and stroke him and pet him?
Yes. You can hold me like a baby.
Yeah.
Do you need a special glove? Do you need a special glove to hold Jeff, though?
Yeah,
No, that's
No.
even better.
Well, we will take it
That's
back.
it, right. Everybody, right in front of the Step and Repeat for Vancouver Web Fest. Get your photo with me.
Oh man, there'll be a lineup. I'm charging $5.
All right. Well, as long as you give me $250 of it.
Oh, absolutely. We will.
You're only
Yeah, and then-
asking for 50%.
And that's right. And you guys make sure it's a formal gala on Sunday night. So bring your pretty clothes. You too,
No,
Jeff.
I only wear T-shirts. I'm Superman.
Yeah, well, you wear your pretty. You
So
wear
wear a
your
T-shirt with a tuxedo on the front.
That's
Yeah.
right. You wear your pretty
Must have one.
T-shirt.
I've seen you dress up once.
No, I know. Actually, so I actually have one very nice suit that I'll bring for events.
Yeah,
like
you
this.
should because it is a formal
The
gala.
first time I wore it was actually the first time I met Tanya in person. She was shocked. She almost fainted
Oh, I
when
bet.
she saw me in the
I
suit.
I was like, I didn't think that was possible.
Yeah.
I didn't think that was Jeff, so you're like,
Right.
No.
Oh, before we forget, one more super cool thing that we're doing at the festival on the weekend. We have a pitch workshop with College Humor. And this one's free, but it's very limited registration. So if you need to improve your pitching skills, and frankly, who doesn't? It's hard. I think I'm going to go myself if I can get in. But yeah, they'll give you 5 minutes to pitch your project. The guidelines are on Facebook. And I'm not sure if they got up on our website yet or not, Suzette, but we should put them up there. But if anybody's interested, they can email me at Paul@Vancouver Web Fest, and I will send them the information and get them signed
Nicole
up.
and Tanya, we're going to pitch Milkman.
I was
just
gonna say
thinking
Milkman, right?
that.
Yeah.
My question about that is, if you aren't pitching, can you sit in on the session, or do you have to be only people who are pitching allowed?
I think it's people who are pitching, because it's going to be, everybody gets 5 minutes to pitch, and then they get a critique on their pitch and on their project, and so everybody learns from everybody else's things. And we have a really limited amount of space in that, because we're doing it in the hotel adjacent. So,
Okay, cool.
but there is some space available still, so if you want to pitch.
Milkman,
down.
everyone. Milkman.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
But yeah, no, and the guy and Spencer's going to be around all weekend too. That was one of the things we said. He had contacted us last year and wanted to be a part of the festival. And he really wants to network. He wants to be there to meet people. He's not just coming in for his panel and then he takes off. They're going to be there all weekend, which is pretty cool. He does leave actually about 5 on Sunday, but still. That was and same with Bernie Sue. They're there to meet people. They're there to network. They're there to talk to people, and that's what that's what we want the festival to be all about, is for people to learn from each other and to network from each other, or with each other, and that's why one of the things like other than the panel or the pitch sessions themselves being in private, again at the hotel in a boardroom, everything else is going to be at the festival. Nothing overlaps. That's the nice thing, is we've got back-to-back. Oh, sorry, guys. Okay. My little guy. But we got everything's back-to-back. Nobody misses out on a panel if they want to go see their show. People don't miss out on the shows if they want to see the panel. Okay, sorry.
Sounds like you have animals in your house.
I've got an English bulldog that's being
All right,
chased by a 7-year-old.
so everybody, go to VancouverWebFest.com. That's where you can find out all the information, the full schedule, all the stuff. Get tickets, all that good stuff. And if you can make it, we would absolutely love to see you there. It's going to be a blast. We're really, really looking forward to it. And all right, cool. So thank you so much, Suzette and Paul.
We'll see everybody there. We'll see all you guys. Every single one of these people that we see in front of us are going to be there.
We will.
We will be.
I'm so excited.
Well, thanks, you guys. Thanks for having us on.
Sure, no problem. Yeah, so we'll say goodbye to Suzette and Paula. But thank you guys so much for coming on, and we can't wait to see you in a couple weeks.
That's right. 2 weeks from Friday.
Absolutely.
Nice. Coming up quick.
Yeah. All right, safe travels, you guys, and we'll see you when you get here. And yeah, and then we'll sign off now. But I'm going to keep watching.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Cool. All right, guys. Adios.
All right. Thanks, Suzette. Thanks, Paula.
All right. Thanks a lot. Bye.
Bye.
All right. We will continue on with the show. But again, that's VancouverWebFest.com, folks. You can check it out. We got people tweeting in that they wish they could go. So yeah. So we'll give you a full report, though. We'll hopefully have a recording of our Super Geeked Up thing there, too, that we can share online later on. And in fact, if we wind up streaming it live, we'll definitely let you guys know so you can watch. All right, so let's see. It's time for a game. First game of the night.
Yay!
Tangent Tales.
This is Tangent Tales. So we were talking about this earlier before the show, just sort of doing a brief lowdown of what this is. But basically what I do is I give a story starter, so a brief little paragraph and a half of a story, and then I pass it off to the next person to continue, and we just keep going and see what wonderful and weird directions it goes. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. I'm not frozen?
Nope.
No.
Awesome. Because it always, when it comes time for me to do a game, I freeze. So, cool. All right. So yeah, I will start. Okay. So Tony wasn't having a very good day. You see, he was a very unremarkable guy. Average height, average build, average job in a cubicle doing expense reports. The only thing that made his job cool was that he worked at the CIA. So to make himself look a little cooler, he often left out the worked in a cubicle using Excel all day part of his job and just said he was with the CIA. So when his girlfriend found out that he wasn't a super spy, but just super good with Excel formulas, she dumped him faster than Bond could drink a martini. He was just finishing yet another spreadsheet and feeling sorry for himself when a strange man came running up to his desk, which was extra weird because strange men aren't allowed in the CIA. Huffing and puffing, the man dropped a briefcase on his desk. "I need you to hide this stat," the man hissed urgently. Bewildered, Tony stammered that he probably shouldn't take a briefcase from a strange man at the CIA, and that would probably get him fired. But the man wouldn't take no for an answer. As he hurried off, he said, "Take it out of the building, but whatever you do, don't open it. ... Nicole."
So the first thing that Tony does, he has to open it.
Of course.
I mean, he's really curious. He's not doing anything all day because all he's doing is Excel, and he's like, my day just got a little bit better. So he looked behind him, and he saw that the man who dropped off the briefcase was running away and wasn't wearing any pants. He thought that was a little strange, but he's like, you know what? This intrigues me. So he very carefully, very quietly, making sure nobody's watching, he opened up the briefcase. Inside the briefcase was Jeff.
Was bottles of milk. And he was like, well, this is strange. That's not what I expected to be in this briefcase at all. And so he was suspicious, and he examined these milk, and it looked like normal bottles of milk, but then he discovered a false bottom on the briefcase, and he opened it, and there was some secret papers that said MILK on it. And he realized, and it was an invitation to join the Mission Impossible Logistical Command Group.
Of course it was.
Very excited. He was like, oh my God, maybe I could actually be a super spy for real. So there was a number to call on this message, but he had to memorize it because in 5 seconds it disintegrated, the piece of paper. So he memorized the number, and then he rushed to a phone, and he went to the only payphone that ever existed in the planet still, and he dialed this number, and on the other end answered Tom.
answered the head agent of MILK, or Mission Impossible. What is it? Lactose Command.
That's even
The guy can't remember what the acronym for his organization is, but that's okay because he's brilliant in other ways. And as actually, what was the name of our guy? Tony.
Tony.
Tony. Yeah. So Tony, I've had my eye on you for some time. I know a lot of people thought you were milk toast, but I thought that you were. Yeah, I know. But I thought that I like the cut of your jib, and you had the kind of material that milk needs. Okay, Deepu, take over.
Because what milk really needs is cereal. That they're actually trying to track down this gang of serial killers all across the world.
Yes! Yes!
There's Captain Crunch. There's that one guy they just call Cuckoo Bird. He's just really insane. There's this guy in Transylvania called Count Chocula. And then there's the
leprechaun too, Lucky Charms.
There's the Irish serial killer.
Oh, he's after me, Lucky Charms.
And then there's the very pale ghost-like killer that nobody ever sees until it's too late. But he likes his blueberries. And he's called Blueberry. And so he asks Tony if he'll join him and help track down all these serial killers. He thinks about it for 2 seconds and decides, of course he will, because Excel spreadsheets are tracking down serial killers. So he hops into a milk van and is taken to meet his new boss, Louis Pasteur. He's given the milk badge of honor, and he's now ensconced in the secret spy organization.
You want to, wait, is that the end, or are you going to hand it off?
That sounds like it's a really good end, actually.
Okay, that's good.
That's actually a really good end.
Yeah, that's actually a good story, because I can imagine, like, the evil organization is, like, withholding, they were capturing all the milk so people don't have milk for their cereal. That's, like, their plan. And then Tony has to basically rescue the supplies of milk from these guys.
Yeah.
I like it.
I feel like we just did the origin story of the main character of Milk.
We really did.
It really is. It really is.
We're well on our way to the series. Nice. Now we have our pitch, guys.
Yes. College humor, here we come.
See, Jeff, you just did that so you could flesh out the pitch.
Oh yeah.
I know what you're doing
Absolutely.
here.
You guys could join us on the pitch.
Hey, it's recorded, so we have proof. We have proof we were part of this.
Yes.
Absolutely.
This is true. That's true. Alistair Reeve saying, "I'm really glad we've descended into breakfast puns. This couldn't be better." We agree.
Yes. And here's some other puns. Alexander Martin says, "If the Flash chokes on something, does he become Blueberry?" Barry Allen. Okay, yeah.
But
you guys start. Well, these guys started it. All the bad puns.
The only thing that was missing is I needed to see a demonstration of the Shake-NATO. That should have been in a story somewhere.
It should have.
That's true.
When we pitch this to College Humor, by the way, and I've met Spencer before, we should have a picture of Spencer on a milk carton to show.
The first victim.
Yes.
Wait, does that mean he's one of the serial killers?
Yes, exactly.
Awesome.
I am so excited about this. You don't even know. I get to play a character, and Tanya gets to play a character, and Jeff is directing it, right? Or do you want to be a character, Jeff?
No, that's cool. I'll direct. I'll direct as I drink my milk.
Yeah.
There's nothing that says you can't direct and act.
Yeah, actually, Jeff.
Well, yes, there is something saying it because I can't act.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Oh, too tiny, just totally distant. That's fine. You've never seen me
know, it's
act.
awkward.
You don't know.
Actually, I haven't ever seen you act. I've never seen you on camera.
Yeah, you don't
aside
want to.
from-
You don't want to.
Oh, okay. I'd like to say that Chris Hadley is talking about the 3 most wanted fugitives according to MILK: Snap, Crackle, and Pop.
How did we miss those guys?
I know, right?
Seriously, there's a never-ending supply of villains for this.
This
There
is the
is.
best idea we've ever come up with.
And apparently we're gonna do a musical
cereal,
episode.
and then we can move into like candies or something. Like first season's cereal, second season's like different types of milk chocolate.
We know Snap, Crackle, and Pop are undercover. They're professors at Rice University.
Oh,
Oh.
come on. Never-ending supply of puns with this story.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can even move into pastries as well
we
at
could
some
move into
point.
Oh, yeah.
pastries. That could be season 3.
Yeah.
We need to pitch this thing.
Dude, that's the thing, because milk goes great with so many things. We have so many seasons we can do.
We could do smoothies for a health conscious year. Like,
Donuts.
be like
Oh
and
my
like almond
gosh.
milk or something. I don't know.
Yeah, one season it could be like all about soy milk is trying to take over some guys. So.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, this is too much. I love it. This is great.
All right.
And then they find out that it's actually people. Sorry, Soylent Green couldn't help it.
Come on.
I was thinking more pod people.
Good one.
Chris Hadley's mentioning Tony's on the list because he's great.
Oh my
I
god.
just saw that.
And Amy Hoff wants to play the character too. You can play a character, Amy. Amy, you're gonna be one of the villains actually. That's what
Oh
you
my god, you can be Lucky Charms.
But she's in Ireland right now. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Yeah.
Nice. And oh man, I'm seeing Milk with the periods MILK on Twitter now. This is great. My Ulster reading.
Yeah.
Get this
We morphed
trending,
into
folks.
Shield.
Oh yeah. Agents of Milk.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the Colby Smulders character.
All right, that's fine. I'm fine with that. So yeah, it's like it's Marvel's Agents of Shield. It'll be Super Geeked Up, Agents of Milk.
Yes, and yes.
Hey guys, if we ever do a photo shoot together, we need to do this as like a weird photo shoot.
Yeah.
Come on, dressed as agents.
When
And
we're in
Tom's
Vancouver,
gonna be there.
when we're in
Tom's
Vancouver
gonna
Web
be there
Fest,
without the pants on.
yes, we all have to do a shoot with holding milk and cereal. We have
Because he was
right, we're
the-
doing it. We're doing it. We're doing a shoot at Vancouver Web Fest with milk and
Because Tom's the one that brings the briefcase in.
Oh,
yes,
yeah.
exactly.
What if we did it during our, like, right at the end of the panel, one of you guys come running in with a briefcase and be like, I need you to hide the stack, and then, like, run away.
Whatever you do, don't open it.
Open it.
Oh, I would love to see that. Particularly during a panel, I have no idea what we're doing, and they're like, "What the hell is happening?"
Oh no, we don't do a pitch. We do
How
we
super
do a
geeked up
live
and Pantsless
action.
Detective take over weapons.
There you go. Instead of doing a pitch, we do a live action opening for the thing.
That's what we do. We're sitting
The
in front
first
of the
5
computer.
minutes.
He runs in, drops the briefcase on the table, open it up, and then we open it up.
It's like mystery. It's like a mystery theater thing. You got to solve the crime, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
like
glad,
the craziest pitch, I think. That would be a really good pitch idea because that's very uncommon and it stands out.
That's true.
Or they think you're crazy.
That's fine.
But
too.
crazy can be that.
And very well.
But at least you've made an impression.
Mm-hmm.
This
Either
is
way.
true. That's very true.
Well, when you're pants, that's not very hard.
That's what she said.
That's fair.
Oh.
Hopefully, Paul and Suzette aren't watching anymore because they don't know these plans we're concocting during the fest.
All of a sudden, Super Geeked Up's removed for the special guest link.
And it's replaced by the Agents of Milk. Just kidding.
By the way, not about milk, but Alexander Martin says he would listen to an audio tape of Tanya Dodd saying about, or a boot, as she would say, on a 45-minute loop while driving to work. So just make it auto tape saying a boot, I guess, is what he wants.
I thought I said about less. About. Ouch. I don't say oot.
He thinks you do, though. That's, in his mind, you always say it. It's fine.
Oot.
All right, so let's go. We got some geeky news and Nostalgia TV coming up. We're going to take one last commercial break if you're watching the recorded version. So we'll be right back with some more Agents of Milk.
Welcome back from commercial break. You're watching Super Geeked Up.
Okay, good. I was waiting to see if you were going to do something else. But...
Yeah,
I was going to do it, that I didn't know what I was going to do. So.
I like the wave. That was nice.
All right.
Before we get into our regularly scheduled news items, can I add a news item really quickly?
Of course.
Okay.
It's going to take 5 seconds. Happy birthday to Jeff yesterday.
Yay!
Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Actually, I was going to mention that at the beginning. I wasn't going to wish myself a happy birthday. I was going to...
Weird.
No,
Happy birthday to me.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to
No, I wanted to say thank you very much to Tiny and Nicole and everybody who wished me happy birthday on Facebook. It was a ridiculous number of actually people who did it, and so there's no way I can respond to all of them. But so thank you guys very much. It's much appreciated. Or on Twitter or wherever you did it. It was very cool. And thank you particularly to Anthony Davis at Lister's Mate, who made me a birthday message on YouTube, a video, and it was very cool. And he said some very, very nice and wonderful things. So thank you, Anthony. I really appreciate that. All right, so thank you guys. On to the real news.
On to the real news. Wait, I have the news song theme.
Oh boy, you do? All right.
Yeah. Can you hear it? Oh.
Nope. All right, let's just. Oh, there it is. All right, I enjoyed the dancing a lot. That you just did, Nicole. Really fit that music.
All anchors should dance.
All right, yes, they should, man. They should all dance when the theme song comes. Tom Brokaw. All right, so
We broke Nicole.
You did.
So, all right. Yeah, so over the weekend, if you weren't having erotic fantasies while watching 50 Shades of Grey, you may have been seeing the other movie that widely released, which was called Kingsman.
Yes.
Yes. And so let's talk about that. It actually did very well at the box office. And Nicole and I saw it. Did anybody, Dupu or Tom, did you guys get to see it?
I didn't get around to it, but it looks intriguing.
I know, you were watching 50 Shades of Grey. I understand. Saw it like 5 times. All right. So Kingsman. Kingsman is based on a comic book or graphic novel, and it's by Matthew Vaughn, which is, by the way, the second time he has adapted a Mark Millar, one Kick-Ass being the first time he's adapted one of his stories. Actually, interesting enough, Matthew Vaughn, who is actually one of my favorite filmmakers, all the movies I've seen, Stardust, X-Men First Class, are all been comic book adaptations that he's done. Anyway, Nicole, so this is I guess you would say an homage in a way to the James Bond-esque spy movies and that kind of deal. Nicole, what did you think about it?
Oh my gosh, I loved it so much. I literally, when the movie was over, I wanted to see it again, and there's only a couple movies like that for me, like The Matrix, clearly, and like Resident Evil. Like I can't even tell you how much I loved it. But I will say, what it kind of reminded me of, even though it's totally different, is it kind of had like a Guardians of the Galaxy feel, where it was really funny, but like had amazing action and just really well written, really well cast, really well directed. I just loved. I loved, seriously, like, all the actors, and it was so weird to see Colin Firth in it. At first, I was like, that's a strange choice, and I'm like, actually, it's an amazing choice. Like, I can't, you have to see it. I just tell everyone you have to see it. It's really good.
It is a very fun movie. I don't think I guess I enjoyed it quite as much as Nicole did, because, well, she's really raving
I love
about
it.
Yeah. This is my most eagerly anticipated movie, and I think it was very well done. It's a very fun movie to see. I think the cast is fantastic. Colin Firth is awesome in this movie.
Yeah.
Actually one of the main guys is really the teenage kid or the 20-year-old kid or whatever, whose name of course I'm forgetting at the moment. But he's great. And Samuel L. Jackson is this kind of quirky villain who's really good, of course, in it. Yeah, it's just a great cast all around. Mark Strong, who's always awesome in everything he does.
I love Mark Strong.
Yeah, he's so good. Some of the, I will say, it has amazing action sequences. Like I love fight choreography. There is some kick-ass fight choreography in this movie. It's so well done.
Mm-hmm.
I actually got to see some of it at Comic-Con last summer, and it was cool seeing it again. So yeah, it's a fun movie. One issue there is one scene in particular which happens at a church. I'll just say that, which I feel went on way too long and was a little strange, to be honest with you, but a little over the top. But outside of that, I think it is. I'll warn you, but it's not a surprise from what it's adapted from. It's excessively violent at times.
Mm-hmm.
Not all the time, but that's never my thing. The gore thing is never my thing, really. So.
It's kind of like Kill Bill when it's gory, but it's kind of like silly in a way too.
It is. I mean, right? Sometimes they do some silly ways of it, which is fine. But yeah, it's a fun ride to see it, and I did want to. At the end of it, I was kind of hoping. I hope they make this a franchise. I wanted to see more.
I thought that too. Yeah.
I wanted to see that character do some more stuff. Because there is a pretty cool transformation of the main character, the kid, I think. Too.
Yeah. I will say that girl that I was like really excited to see with the legs that everyone's seeing in the trailer, with the...
The end scene, you mean?
Yeah. The what? The girl with
the whatever, the knives on her feet or whatever.
Yeah, I was really excited to see her. I wish she was in it more. That was my thing. And I don't want to give it away, but I wish she... Personally, because I was excited to see her, I had wished she'd been in it more and was played on the opposite side that she played on.
All right, so you're trying not to give anything away. That's nice.
Yeah.
If Tanya was doing it, she would have just gave the whole plot away by now.
Hey, just so you know, the ship sinks in Titanic, okay? And Bruce Willis is dead.
You're the worst. That's why you would not be part of Milk. You would be part of the evil organization.
The spoilers, because Milk spoilers.
What spoilers? Yeah.
Nice.
I'd be like the double agent.
Spoilers.
The double agent. Wait, so who are you really working for, though, then?
You'll never know. I'm a double agent.
There's only two ways it could go.
Or
you're never sure.
That you don't know about.
Mm-hmm.
What if she's really the mastermind who's orchestrated all of it?
Big soda.
She's the Samuel L. Jackson of the story.
Oh.
I do love almond milk.
That's gross. You are evil. All right.
That's a substitute. Yeah.
And almonds can be turned into poison, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because what is it? Is it arsenic that's in almonds? What is it? There is an actual poison connected with almonds. I think it's arsenic that tastes like almonds or something like that. I don't remember. I don't know how I know this fact. I read a lot. Sorry.
Yes, you get if you get cyanide. Is it cyanide?
Cyanide. It's cyanide that tastes like.
If you get cyanide, it tastes like almonds.
Yeah.
All right. Good tip to know if we're trying to be poisoned.
Oh, wait, arsenic is in apple seeds, isn't it?
Yes.
Right.
That's what it is.
What?
Anyway, so all right. Nobody's gonna try to poison you. Relax. It's fine.
No, I mean this comes in handy. Just kidding.
So anyway, Kingsman does work in a lot of kind of classic gadget type stuff. So there definitely is a lot of homage stuff to those classic spy films, which is nice. And I very much enjoyed actually Samuel L. Jackson's character is a kind of a very different villain. I feel he's like a villain who if he sees blood he throws up, so he can never see blood, and so it's quirky stuff like that, and so it's fun. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. Nicole, this sounds like definitely the same way. So yeah, check it out. Check out Kingsman if you haven't. It'll be fun. All right, what else we got, Tanya?
Well, a very much loved TV show is coming out this week. I don't think has it actually premiered yet, or is it like tomorrow night it premieres? I forget.
What?
Vikings.
According to these notes,
season
it's
3
tomorrow night.
Tomorrow, yeah. So yeah, it's a very, very popular show on the History Channel. I think it's probably up to History Channel's status.
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of people who are like crazy about this show because it is so well done and so it's beautifully shot, it's beautifully acted. I don't know, is anyone fans of Vikings? Do you guys watch it?
My husband's a fan.
I haven't seen it.
Is he crazy about it? Like, is he like?
Well, he
Like,
did. Yeah,
people-
he did really love it, but because we don't have TV, we can't really watch it. We have to wait till it comes like on Netflix or something.
Yeah. I know that there's a huge demand for it on video on demand because of that.
Yeah.
People like to binge watch the entire thing. Like everyone, like if you don't have the entire season up, people are like, what?
What is your problem?
I can't understand this. So I know it's one of the ones like a lot of people I know who are just crazy about it. I don't know if anyone else is super crazy about it or not. Yes. No.
I haven't. No, I haven't. I like Vikings in terms of history. I haven't seen the show though.
I've heard it. I mean, as much as it can be dramatically like an actual historical account, they obviously probably take a bit of license, but it's actually like real historical people are weaved in, which is awesome. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'd
But
probably
it's
really, if you like Vikings and like history, I think you'd like the show.
Mm-hmm. What I also kind of like about it too is that History has gotten away a little bit from doing history stuff.
Oh yeah, no, I don't even watch history anymore because they did nonsense like ice road truckers and accidents.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
So
like,
this is
it's
like
not
at
history
least something that
Isn't
fits
it
in.
present?
You mean there really aren't any alien astronauts, Jeff?
That. Yeah, too.
well, there may be. I would believe that.
Oh my God.
But I mean, at least it's a bit of a return to their roots. Like I know my husband and I always used to love watching like the World War II documentaries and things like that. That they put less emphasis on. I loved like history in a movie where they do a documentary and then they show the movie version of it. So this is at least. I mean, I'm glad they're doing something that's still historically relevant within their channel.
Mm-hmm.
And not Hitler based.
I know exactly. That was my thing. It was everything was World War II for a while, which I was like, that's enough, guys.
Yeah.
So
Let's do something else.
I like this because actually ancient
They used
history.
to call it the Hitler Channel.
So, oh, God.
They called it the Hitler Channel. Big H.
Oh no.
That would be a big hit. All right.
Nicole's like, no.
All right. So, sorry. I got a tweet in that says it was a lot of fun from her weirdness, but it was to Kingsman. So, all right, very good. Another vote for Kingsman. All right, cool. So that's Vikings, Kingsman. One last thing for news before we go on to Nostalgia TV.
Yes.
Our good friend Amy Hoff, who's been watching and tweeting along, she was on I don't know, a month or two ago on her show. She does a series called Caledonia, and she wrote a novel of Caledonia. Well, I can say it right. And it comes out February 20th, so this Friday the novel comes out. And I actually have no idea where you can get that novel. I should have asked that, but Amy, tweet that in. Give me some kind of website or something to let people know. And so check that out, and check out her series, Caledonia. You can find that on YouTube if you type in like Caledonia series. Don't just type in Caledonia. That'll bring up like Scotland and stuff. It is set in Scotland, though. All right, so there you go. There's the news for the week. All right, now it is time for the last game of the night. Nicole, what is this game?
So we are playing Nostalgia TV, which I feel like this always happens. We always do it different every time, and this time is no exception. So we are going to do it different. I think that we've done it before. It's very similar to what is it? Geeky Charades?
Name that Geeky too.
Name that Geeky, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So we're going to give, we're splitting up into two teams, and I'll give one team some clues, and Jeff will give some team some clues. And it's going to basically be all titles of shows that are from like the 60s, 70s, 80s, 90s. And so we're going to have to try and guess it. And I guess we'll try and figure that out if we can stumble our way through it.
All right. So the teams are Nicole and Tom are on one team, and Deepu, me, and Tanya are on the other team. All right. So let's have Tom and Nicole go first. Tom, you will be the first clue giver.
Clue giver, okay.
All right. So Tom, you should open your chat. Nicole, yes, very good. You're looking away. So Tom, I just pasted in the chat a whole bunch of nostalgic shows. And again, folks, these are TV shows pretty much from the 90s or earlier. So you can guess along as you're doing it. Tom, you can go in any order, and you can go in any order you like. You don't have to go in the order I put them in there.
Ready? I'll go in order because I'm a linear person.
All right, that's fine too. You can.
Okay.
So Nicole's gonna guess. Tanya, can you time 60 seconds?
Give me a second. Yes.
I hope I know some of these because I'm really bad with like older shows. So.
Yeah, sure. Well, you should get some of them at least.
Uh-huh.
So confident.
Vote of confidence.
I'm gonna do it. You just
So Tom, if she's not getting it, you can just go on to the next one.
All right, we'll do.
So, all right, now has Tanya figured out how to tell time?
I'm because I don't have my computer working properly.
All right, hang on. I'll do it. I got it. That's all right. It's all good.
Okay.
I got to
Sorry,
stop.
thank you.
All right, so you ready, Tom?
Yes, I'm
All
ready.
right, you got 60 seconds, and you get through as many as you can, and go.
Okay, Hasselhoff's first TV show with a black car.
Knight Rider?
Yes. This was a group of Vietnam veterans who joined the LA Underground and helped people out.
I don't know.
B.A. Baracus in it. B.A. Baracus and Hannibal. Mr. T.
A-Team.
Yeah.
There you go. He was a secret agent. He made he could get out of any problem with bubblegum and whatever was in his pocket. There you go. Jean-Luc Picard was the
Star
captain.
Trek, The Next Generation?
Right on. Bruce Wayne, Deepu's favorite, was in a show called?
Batman?
Yes. Let's see. James Franco's first show on Fox. It was
time.
Oh, that was a good one. That was a good clue.
Yeah, that last one was Freaks and Geeks.
Oh, I wouldn't have guessed
Well
that.
done.
There was a lot of actors in that show that are like well known now.
Oh yeah, Josh. Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah. Who was the guy? Linda Cardellini was in it. But it wasn't the guy. Who's the guy from I Met Your Mother? How I Met Your Mother. You know?
Oh, Jason Segel.
Oh, right.
Jason
Segel.
Yeah. Segel.
Jason Segel, yeah, sorry. And also, it was Judd Apatow's first, like, kind of well-known thing, wasn't it?
Oh, is that his show? I
Yeah,
didn't know he did that.
I think it was his show.
That was his show. Yeah. I don't know what Mutant X is. What the heck was that?
Yeah, I don't know. Well, some people on Twitter probably do. Mutant X so actually that's not from the 90s. That's actually from the 2000s. It was a syndicated show about. It's kind of like an X-Men ripoff about a group of young, like 20-something that have mutant powers.
Oh, okay.
It ran for 2 seasons in syndication.
I have no idea.
So some people are guessing along, getting the right answers, like Anthony got A-Team in Star Trek TNG. Amy Hoff informs us that Hasselhoff was in a very strange update of the Three Musketeers. I didn't know that.
Hey.
Really?
That is strange.
Wow.
Who were the other two, I wonder?
I'm hoping it was based
Davy
in the
Jones.
I can't see Hasselhoff playing like a French revolutionary.
Why not?
I just can't. I mean, I just can't see the Hoff doing
Hey, don't hassle the Hoff, Tanya.
All right. So now you guys got 5. That's quite good, actually. Nice job.
Yay.
So now it is Nicole. You want to send your list to Tanya?
Yes, Tanya.
Yeah, let me
Okay.
open. I've got it open. Yeah.
Okay,
So-
here we go.
So actually, Nicole, you're not putting in our chat, right? We're all good.
No, yeah, I'm putting a different
Yeah,
chat.
it's a
All right.
separate
So you
chat.
can look. You can look.
Oh,
Deepu.
okay.
She's sending it privately. So
That's
Deepu and me are going to guess. Tanya will be giving the clues. Anthony Davis said, "I love Mutant X." Hey, one of our person watched it. Yes. All right. Sorry.
All right, I gave her the legs.
Somebody must have watched it, got renewed.
Yeah, I get 2 seasons,
Alright.
man. So
There's like
All right,
4
are
on
you
here that I
timing,
actually
Jeff?
know.
Wait, am I timing? Who's on?
Can you, if you have something, if you can time, yeah.
Sure, hang on. Let me get it. Sorry, I should have been prepared. Timer 1 minute, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm ready
And
when
someone
you
else is
guys.
keeping score, right?
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, you guys ready?
Are you ready?
Yep.
And go.
Laura Ingalls Wilder wrote a series of books.
Little House
and
on the
then-
Prairie.
Yeah. Lucy Maud Montgomery wrote a book that's set in Prince Edward Island about a redhead with pigtails who sings about ice
fuck.
cream. She
Pippi
has a kindred spirit called
Is it-
Diana.
Is it Pippi Longstocking? No.
No, it's
Pass
Canadian.
it. Pass.
Yeah. Next.
Okay. Neil Patrick Harris plays a very young professional in a very prestigious field. He
Doogie Howser.
does a. There we go.
There you go.
An uncle has, or a man has, is a single dad, and he's got a whole bunch of kids. The uncle lives with them. Mary Kate and Ashley
Full House.
Olsen were twins.
Full House.
Yep. Oh goodness. How do I even describe this? A girl who has magical powers, and she has a black cat.
Sabrina the
Um,
Teenage
Sabrina,
Witch.
Teenage Witch.
Yes.
Oh,
God,
timer's
I'm
up.
All right.
You
We
guys got
four.
four.
That's Teenage Witch.
Oh.
Not
What
Anne
did I
of Green
say?
Gables, people. Anne of Green
Yeah.
Gables.
No, don't
Teenage Witch.
don't do any Canadian ones, by the way. We're not gonna.
No, I love American, okay?
No,
That's
something
a
you said
huge
was
international
Canadian.
phenomenon.
You said something was
It
Canadian.
is Canadian.
Well, don't
No,
do it. We're not gonna know it. We're not gonna know it.
No, this is like international. Though.
I know. But why would Deepu be watching Anne of Green Gables?
Exactly.
Halloween
It is an
Doers did it, for
internationally
God's
beloved
sake.
series. Everyone
I
loves
understand that,
Anne.
but Deepu and me were not watching Anne of Green Gables when we were kids. Okay?
No, definitely not.
Well, I watched
Whatever,
it.
whatever.
I even watched the
Thank you,
stupid
Nicole.
sequel they did where she went to World War One. I forget
Yeah,
what that was
Gables-
called.
Someone guessed, who was it? Chris Hadley guessed Avonlea, which is even more rare. So way to go,
Oh,
Chris Hadley.
yeah.
For guessing
Wait, was
a
that another one you were
very
trying to do?
obscure
It's
reference.
Anne of Avonlea.
No.
It's like a sequel thing, right?
Yes.
Anne of Green
I
Gables?
saw that.
Oh.
Yeah.
So,
It's-
so
it's her
congrats,
grown
Chris
up.
Hadley, for doing a very random reference.
Yes.
Anyway,
All
thanks,
right,
Nicole, for
so-
Canadiana.
We'll do one more round each. So, Nicole, you're up now,
Okay.
right?
Yeah.
So, Tom, look away from the screen, please.
I can't look at chat. Okay.
Don't look at anything. Don't even look at the screen. Don't look at anything.
Don't even look at the screen.
Yeah. Hold your.
Where
So,
does it
Nicole,
start?
sorry, yeah, Nicole, after Xena.
Okay.
After Xena.
Okay. Okay.
All right. So, again, you will have 60 seconds. Tom, you're going to guess.
All right.
And you can, I think you should be able to look now if you want at the screen. As long as you don't have the, as long as you don't have the chat open. Don't.
No, I closed it.
All right, ready, and go.
There's a dog, and there's a mystery machine, and there's a whole gang. Okay. Agent Mulder and Agent Scully.
X-Files.
Okay, so there's a bunch of, I don't know the whole thing, but I know there's some girls, they wear like really high shorts. I think this is like, I don't know if this is right. I think it has something to do with police officers and stuff. I'm not quite sure. Okay, I'll skip it. So then there's, oh, what?
Uh-oh.
I don't know. What?
Go to the next one.
Keep
Go to
going,
the
keep
next
going,
one.
keep going.
Okay, so this guy is green and he's really big. Yeah, but there's another word that he's
The
not.
Incredible Hulk.
Yes.
Yes.
And then there's like little things that can like cars can become robots.
Transformers.
Yup. And this is a cartoon, but I don't remember exactly.
Time. All right. So you got 4. That's a total of 9 you have.
Okay.
Well, I don't know. Did they technically get Scooby-Doo?
You did.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
did Scooby-Doo, right?
Yeah.
Scooby-Doo, where are you?
Oh, that's fine. I just put Scooby-Doo there. That's fine. I know. By the way, I think the one she was describing with the high shorts was Dukes of Hazzard with the
It
Daisy
was!
Dukes.
Oh.
I think that was going on in that.
But that's
Oh,
great.
police
The
officer?
high shorts are the police.
I have no idea what this show's about. Okay, to be honest with you.
The General Lee, they jumped through the windows. Bo and Duke Luke.
I was gonna be like Renault 911.
Oh,
Or Reno, sorry, 911, not
Dangle.
Reno.
Yeah.
On Twitter, both Chris Hadley and Amy Hoff are like, what the hell why aren't we mentioning Forever Night? Well, I would have put that on my list, folks, but Tanya did it last time we did this game, so that's why I didn't do it
I
this time.
did. We were trying not to repeat.
Exactly.
Okay. So who am I giving?
Oh, wait, so Sparkadelic, I think to your shorts one, Nicole, guessed Charlie's Angels and Hot Pants.
Hot.
I actually said Charlie's Angels.
Wait,
well.
Chris Hadley thought Charlie's Angels too.
Yeah, there's some actually yeah for people.
Do they
They
wear
did.
short
Till
shorts?
They did walk around in short
Probably.
pants.
It was
Okay.
the 70s.
All right, how about Deepu gives now as the clue? So Nicole,
Okay.
why don't you paste into the chat? And
Okay.
Tanya and I will not look.
Okay.
And we have to get 5 to tie, 6 to win.
We can do this, guys.
We can do it.
Okay.
Oh wait, am I timing or?
Yes.
Okay, sorry. Here. All right, I'm ready.
All
Are
right,
you ready?
we can look again.
Okay.
Deepu, are you ready?
Yeah, although I don't know a couple of these, but
Okay. Ready?
That's right. You
That's
can go in
okay,
any
let's do
order
that
you
in
want.
yeah.
Okay. Ready, set, go.
Hasselhoff's second show.
Baywatch.
The shoe phone and chaos.
Man from Uncle.
No, Agent
99,
Smart.
99.
Get smart.
Yeah. Let's see. It's a older one. They're in the West, and it's what happens when a weapon, after you fire it, stuff comes out like a gas
Smoke.
thing. There you go. Della Reese was in this. It's about heavenly stuff, but down on Earth.
Touched by an Angel. Touched by an Angel.
Yeah. This one was about two twin siblings that were female, I think.
What?
That's all the title is what these
Twins?
two siblings are.
Twins?
Sisters.
Yeah, there you go.
Time's up. You
Ah!
guys have 5 though.
It's a tie.
You guys have 5.
Tie.
Oh, we're tied.
All right. Well, that's a good job, everybody.
I don't know what these others are.
Well, one of them was like a Canadian show, I think.
Nicole picked some really obscure ones.
Mission Impossible's in there, Deepu.
We got that one. Oh, I didn't do.
No,
No, you didn't do that one.
Oh,
for that.
I skipped over that. Oh man.
Oh, come on. We could have won.
See, this is what happens when you don't go in order. You forget which one.
Well, Pepper Ann was a cartoon that was really cool. I loved it.
All of that, the Nickelodeon show.
Yeah.
Just like Mom. What the hell is that?
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
The Friendly Giant. Come on, Nicole. I made mine like so easy.
Friendly Giant. Oh, look up.
I thought that the 2 ladies from Vancouver Web Fest were going to be playing, so I wanted to make sure that they could like be included.
Okay, so first off, the Canadians know American shows, all right? That's all they watch.
Yeah, but no, because Tanya didn't know all of
Giant
them.
was amazing.
Is that a Canadian show?
No, I didn't. The Friendly
Yeah,
Giant? Yeah.
I don't know the
it's
Friendly
awesome.
Giant.
Google it.
Now,
Honestly, the Friendly Giant.
Was it
amazing.
about a giant?
Yes,
Was he friendly?
and he was friendly.
Was it so? It's a fantasy series.
No, it was more an educational, like, if you think of sort of like Mr. Rogers ish kind of, but like yeah, he had tiny little. He was a regular sized man, but everything else was like little tiny doll chairs and stuff. It was awesome. Honestly, it's like a big, huge, like beloved series for like, people in Canada. Like I don't think any kids nowadays would ever watch it, but we all like love it. Like the Friendly Giant was awesome. Like awesome. No. So yeah, look way up. That's what it is. Look up. Look
That was the
way
song?
up. No, that's what I was beginning, like, because he would just see like his feet, and you're like, he'd look up, look way up, and then the camera would pan up, and there he was, because he was a giant. It was awesome. It just
Sounds like an
it was
amazing
awesome.
show.
It was awesome.
See, nostalgia, the game works,
Yep.
okay?
Nostalgia. I'm happy.
Hey, as long as you're happy.
All right, so that's gonna pretty much do it for tonight. Before we go, though, let's give some more links. And one thing, we're cross promoting with our friend Tim Keaty over at Surfing Aliens podcast. He does a great show. He has web series guests on every week. He's a really awesome show. So his latest show has Leah McKendrick on, who we've had on from destroy the Alpha Gammas, but she has a new show about how to survive the zombie apocalypse coming out. So you can go over to surfingaliens.com. You can listen to that episode and all the other ones. And let's also give some links again for Pantsless Detective. Guys, where can they check it out?
Pantslessdetective.com.
Oh boy, that was okay. Pantslessdetective.com, right?
I seem to have a better connection than he does.
Yeah.
Pantslessdetective.com.
And season 2 is out today.
Season 2 released just today.
All right. You can still go back and watch season 1 first, of course.
Oh yeah, season 1's still there. Yeah.
Binge it.
All right.
What the heck?
Cool. That's right. Oh yeah, man, you can do it in one night, right?
There you go.
Yeah. All right, and then now it will take you probably more than one night to binge Super Geeked Up because we've had 120 shows and they're kind of long. But you should start. Start
now.
Start now. Do a contest. Whoever gets it through first gets a prize. Oh, they get to get a picture with me holding me like a baby.
Caring feeding of Jeff Burns.
Yes.
That has to be a photo booth in Vancouver now.
And they get their picture out of a carton of milk that we'll make. All right. All right. Oh, and of course, Vancouver Web Fest. Thank you to Suzette and Paula who are on VancouverWebFest.com is where you can get all that information. If you are going to the fest, please come out. Super Geeked Up is on the Saturday at 5:20 p.m. Right before that is a screening with Pantsless Detective and a bunch of other awesome shows.
And we have tons of cool prizes to give out, too.
Oh, we do. Yeah, we have our good buddies at Geek Fuel are sending us a whole bunch of boxes to give away to prizes. So awesome prizes we're going to be giving away. So come up for that. And just a ton of really awesome stuff that Suzette and Paula talked about at the fest all weekend long from Friday through Sunday. So check that out. All right. Thank you very much to Deepu and Tom for being on. And thank you, of course, to everybody watching, everybody tweeted in, everybody's listening to the podcast or the YouTube recorded version. We really appreciate it. We will see you next Wednesday, 11 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Pacific. Hey, our good buddy Kristen Netopak is actually on next week with her new series, Late to the Game, video game series. So that's awesome. And we'll see you then. Until then, stay geeky, everybody. See you next week.